Welcome to this extra special Martin Luther King Day episode.
Happy B-Day!
Of Get My Movie Out of Your Mouth. I thought, what better way to honor this great day than to finally bring back the fan favorite, honestly, Lamar.
I'm back in the building!
What's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? I'm ready for this.
Good, I'm excited as well. And I gotta ask you, is Martin Luther King Day your favorite holiday of the year?
No.
You don't like it?
I love that we celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday and the man and the legacy, but I hate that we commercialized it, and so it doesn't have as much meaning anymore.
This is his birthday?
Yeah.
I thought it was his assassination day.
No.
I thought they made it a holiday the day that he was killed.
His birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
We're
good
going to
know.
celebrate his birth, not his death.
Okay, we're starting off with a bit of a history lesson here. I just thought it might have been on the day that it happened. They were on the news like, this day will forever be remembered in his name, not in his killer's name, or something like that.
Fuck no.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like after Columbine, they go remember the victims' names, not
We don't go, hey, Christopher Columbus Day is on the day he died. To the day he made a grand discovery.
Well, I thought a great way for us to celebrate this great day would be to watch, in my opinion, and I'm not joking here, in my opinion, the most racially unifying movie Hollywood has ever... It's not funny. It's the Hollywood's ever made.
Because the mere fact that you say this, it just shows you're ignorant. You're forgetting that Rush Hour existed. And that was the best, if not still the best.
Yeah,
This would be close. This would be a very close, but nothing beats a buddy pairing of
In Rush Hour, do they not pick on each other's race here and there?
Yeah, all the time.
So here's what I want to say. In this movie, they never do. And it's just not even... And it's almost like they don't even see color.
That's because they're both convicts.
But one's not a convict, one's an undercover cop.
Sure, he's a run though.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
He knows what it's like.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how he met these lowlifes.
I'm just saying, there's no privilege talk, or there's no of course you would do that talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's quite just like... I think John Singleton did a great job of making it that kind of movie, but without saying a single word about it.
R.I.P. John Singleton, by the way, because he truly was a visionary.
He's dead?
He's dead. He died.
What?
I'm laughing at the death. I'm just laughing. He's been
Do you know what day he died?
He died last year.
Because I'll make that day my own personal John Singleton day.
Yeah,
and it's not about celebrating his death.
Yeah, John Singleton was truly amazing. I just rewatched Poetic Justice not too long ago, and that's a great fucking movie. But he made one of these Fast and Furious movies. His movie's probably one of the best.
This is the second best.
Yeah, it's very well done.
It's the second best.
I don't know about the second best, but it's very well done.
There goes the first one, the second one, the third one, and then the rest is cape shit.
Tokyo Drift is probably my second favorite.
So here goes first, third, second.
Yeah.
And then the rest is cape shit.
The rest are just whatever. Dom was like the mafioso dude. Like when he came around, you were fucking scared.
And now he's a cartoon character.
Yeah.
So here's something funny. This is, obviously, as you know, this is the only Fast and Furious movie in the entire saga that has no single visual of him whatsoever.
No late post-screen
and they don't even say his name. They say, you gave your Mark your keys, and that's the most he's mentioned. They never say the word Dom, and they never show him visually. Mm-hmm. You know the reason he's not in this? Is because he turned it down to do Triple X.
Sure. Yeah.
And they were even offering him $25 million for this.
But Triple X was
and
his.
He said no, Triple X because he wants to be the lead, and he felt Paul Walker was the lead.
Paul Walker's the lead here.
But here's another thing from his quote. This is ridiculous. Listen to this. He said he shut down this script because they didn't approach the sequel in a Francis Ford Coppola kind of way. And he's like, this just typical 90s Hollywood bullshit.
And McG did, or I think it's McG.
No, not even that. Look at the other Fast and Furious sequels. Are we saying that they approach 6, 7, 8, 9 in a Francis Ford Coppola way? What?
Francis Ford Coppola would never have a fucking vehicle go from one building to the next. Never.
Yeah, but now that the paychecks are probably in what? I mean, if it was $25 million for this one, what the fuck's he getting now?
Oh yeah. Vin Diesel's a character to me. He hasn't really grown outside of those roles, by the way. Like, he hasn't shown what The Rock can do. The Rock can he has range.
Oh, are you saying that just to hurt him? Because you know that The Rock is like his Achilles heel to his ego, you know.
That's why.
Apparently he got roughed up on set.
You can't See, The Rock is the bully. They say there's like bullies of the bullies. And The Rock's the bully. Like, you probably were the bully, but then the real dude comes in there and he flexes. Rock got real muscle.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm telling you, he roll up now, I'll probably ball his ass. Fuck out of here. This ain't Chronicles of Ready time, bro. He a little flabby. That's why his shirt don't come off in the movies no more.
Yeah.
He just wears sleeveless shirts.
That's
true. Paul Walker, man, R.I.P. He was amazing. Amazing.
That is really sad, man.
He's amazing.
The whole tribute they did at the end of, I don't know whether it was 6, 7, or 8, but that was really heartbreaking. I hate like crying at movies because that's just such a cliche, lame thing. But I kind of did that. But it's not because what they did was so great. Like,
well, you know,
it's not because I was watching that music video and I was like, oh, this is making me cry. No, I was just thinking about Paul Walker.
Let's just rewind for a second, though. Why does it have to be lame, though? It should be okay that you decided to cry in a movie theater as a man.
Well, sometimes it's a little bit overdone. Sometimes people do it when it's not really necessary. Like,
so you're talking about Robert Downey dying. That's what you're saying.
No, I'll see clips of like Kevin Smith walking out of Star Wars crying.
Well,
yeah,
because
like,
Kevin Smith is a fucking pussy.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you just said fucking pussy. I said lame. So who's got worse words now?
Yeah, but Kevin Smith is a pussy.
Look at the shorts on these girls, by the way, bro.
Yeah, no, of course.
They don't dress like this anymore, I feel.
Because now you can't. You're being objectified if they do. Except for when they post it on OnlyFans and make you pay $10 a month for it.
Right. You always see pictures like that on their Instagram, and then you hang out with them, and they're just in sweatpants, and you're like, hang on, what about this false advertising?
That's why you quickly pull out a tenner. Or what's your Venmo, girl?
Yeah,
I'm trying to get to the
before the date. Just be like, I'll tip you ahead of time,
just
to make sure you wear those kind of outfits.
We can just cut through the shit. I know you want a free meal.
Yeah,
I just want a handy.
Yeah, so here's what I want. I want the jean shorts from the picture you took on August 18th, 2022, and I want that black tank top from the picture that you took on October 22nd. Look at these graphics.
I know, but these are hot at the time.
This is corny and dated.
What? This is hard at the time.
I like it. I mean, yeah.
That's the card.
By the way, what do you think of the title?
The title's
Too
trash.
Fast, Too Furious. Who came up with that?
I love the name, but the fonts.
No, but the name itself. Too Fast, Too Furious.
Nah, hold on, wait a second.
With the numbers.
You're
into that?
I love it. Yes, I'm all for it.
I mean, I'm into it now that it worked, but at the time, the person who said that first probably got laughed out the room, dude.
No! Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, and then when he said that, they probably started laughing even harder. They were like, sure. Oh, he wants the twos to be numbers! Oh my god! You're fired! No, never mind.
I just want to point out, Devon Aoki, her.
Yes.
I used to have the biggest crush on. Oh, you can't do that now. You can never get away with that.
Sure you can. These are street racing girls. They love that kind of shit. These are gangster chicks.
So this motherfucker. I'm sorry, I'm in the table. My feet are long.
These aren't like that was me. These aren't like prissy city chicks. These are gangster chicks.
Grabbed her booty.
Yeah, look at the pants she's wearing. You know she wants.
I mean, listen.
By the way, here's one thing.
This is what sucks about movies. By the way, they don't do this.
But one thing to say about this scene. The cars that he races against here are the cars that won the major races in the first movie. So like Suki's S2000 there, the Asian guy wins Jesse's car with his S2000. And then there's also an RX-7 here, which is the same car Dom drove in the first race.
Oh shit.
So this is like him beating all the cars that fucked over the good guys in the first movie.
Yeah, a little Easter egg here. Okay. I like that. Alright. A little sound for the people. I didn't know that.
It's kind of insane to think what Ludacris has planned here. Do you know what he's keeping secret here?
No.
That he's about to raise the bridge on him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was used a long time.
He's a sociopath.
Get that money.
Get
the bag.
He's trying to get them all killed.
Death here and there. I mean, I'm saying it'd be alright. Like a Paul Walker.
Of course, he has to be too cool to get dressed.
I mean,
like, at least put a jacket on so you don't look like you just got out of bed.
I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a lot of dick eating.
No, there should be. This is a great movie.
Paul Walker shuts the scene down. As soon as he walks in, motherfuckers are.
No, it's because he's cool. It's because he's too cool for the scene.
Look at him, hands in his pocket.
He just looks seasoned. Kick it a nickel.
I'm gonna bring that phrase back. Yeah, kick it a nickel. He's a Chad.
Well, this is what they call Chad Light, but a lot of women prefer that. By the way, that's a reversed shot.
Great shot.
It's reversed. Notice their motions are in a reversed motion. It's because the shot was originally started on Paul Walker and then rack focused to Aoki. It was played in reverse, and that's why you see the heads turn harshly, like Tenet style. They almost move in reverse.
Oh, because it's like this, you mean?
Yes, exactly. And then slow.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Being like, interesting. I just want to point out, by the way, everybody got an equal shot there, the woman and the guys.
But I will say it's not equal because 1 in 4 are women. There should be 2 female racers and 2 male
That's what
racers.
will happen now. Yeah.
Yeah, and each should be a person of color.
I'm surprised they haven't done the Michelle Rodriguez, the one girl, you know what I mean? Like,
Right, yeah,
Femme and Furious.
It is funny how, like, since Vin Diesel turned down the role, now Michelle Rodriguez is just fucked. It's like, we're not bringing back Letty without Doms.
Yeah.
So Michelle Rodriguez is like, can I get a part in Triple X? Or... No.
It's like Luda. Luda needs these movies, man. I remember he went to the courts and was like, hey, judge, I can't pay child support because COVID hit and we weren't able to release that last Fast and Furious movie, which means I didn't get my check. I was like, yo,
Damn,
so
really?
Same thing with Tyrese. What'd he say? He was crying on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Why won't they eat something? I just can't remember.
Oh, Tyrese, everyone's just making fun of the fact that he got divorce raped. It's like, that's not funny, man. That's a fucking head fuck.
They're making fun of you because you were a grown man fucking crying on Instagram.
For sure, yeah. If you're a grown man and you start crying and your instinct is to, like, let me live stream
this is what he
said.
said.
You're a dumbass.
What more do you want from me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get you. That's bad. Yeah, just to live stream is, yeah.
And looking like the girl from Blair Witch 1, which...
But what amazes me about this is the fact that they decide to go for this. Yeah. You would think, oh my god, you would just think, oh fuck, the bridge is up, I guess the race is off. Or you think Ludacris is trying to kill us, fuck that. They'd be like, okay, that wasn't, did you do that, or is this just bad scheduling, or you could have got us all killed with that shit. This is suicide. This is a crazy thing to do. Your car would roll on the other end. Right there, it looks like the front's going way too far down. You know what I mean?
I think that's why he shot the shot's upside down, by the way.
Of course, that was I like the foot shot. That was cool, but it's crazy that, of course, the bad guy's tires die, but his tires are fine and he's going to keep rolling. Yep, and then, why? Does he have better tires? Are they thicker rubber?
Oh, he's white.
For sure.
They always do this, by the way. Black and Asian people, boy, I'm telling you. They know.
They try to make
then make the white deal with the Mexicans, man.
Like I said, this is...
Oh my God!
This is the crash of street racing films.
That body is illegal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. That's illegal!
No, I know, but like you were saying, even ahead of time, they were trying to heal that black versus Asian wound in this movie.
They try. But they don't have to because to keep it real, black and Asians are like...
Oh, it's all good now.
Synonymous. No, it's always been good. It's just division because...
Media.
Propaganda, communisms, things like that.
Communisms. For sure, bro.
Communism's bullshit.
Absolutely.
Sucks.
The electric gun that they shoot at street racers. Do you think that it will ever exist in
Hell
real life?
Yeah! Because that's what's happening now. They want all cars to be trackable and traceable.
Yeah, well then they wouldn't have to shoot a gun at it. They would just
they can remotely turn it off now. Yeah. Oh, all cars are going to have like a dead switch or some shit.
Oh, man.
Thanks to Joe Biden's Build Back Better plan.
Is that in there for real?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A kill switch for all cars when they come with computer shit.
See, this could get you killed. He could have gone 100 miles an hour into a wall and died.
And what they have a seatbelt on, and he flings to the fucking front windows all kind of ways.
Well, I said that's why they'll never do this, but then again, they fishtail people with the chance of setting him into a wall, so...
He was just street racing.
Yeah.
He killed nobody. Yeah, by their whole unit against him.
It is funny that, like, he went that whole prequel movie without getting caught, and this is where he finally got caught.
Yeah, they got him slipping, I guess.
He was a cop that betrayed his oath, let the famous Dom Toretto get away... It evaded capture for months on end. He was caught street racing like a lunatic, endangering public health, going off of lifted bridges, and they're not going to lock him up. They're going to say, we might have a job for you.
Yeah.
You know, we got a job that only a twisted motherfucker like you can do.
I was just gonna say, there's no man better, dude. He's fucking mental. Get him to go. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Look at he trying to go. Look at Tyrese though, boy. He is baby boy in this motherfucking movie.
What's crazy about this is you'll see like how in this he actually has a character.
No,
like
listen.
His character is great in this, and then it becomes nothing.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. This movie was supposed to set up them doing more of these movies.
And they have great
them.
chemistry.
Yeah, more than Toretto in him. Honestly.
Only my homeboys call me Rome.
Only my homeboys call me Rome, and it just sets it up like they used to be homeboys. Like it's this great backstory. Spitz, yeah, pig,
and they have to fight.
He must have done the same. Like he had the same relationship with him as he did with Dom, but he didn't let him go like he let Dom go. I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Burn you more.
But this also sets up why he let Dom go.
Yeah,
because he couldn't do it again.
Yep. Trust me, I got you. It's amazing. That's what I'm saying.
And also, he just asked there, he said, is he not a cop anymore? And as soon as he said yes, that's when he hits him. Because you can't hit a cop. Right?
Yeah. No, for sure. But I just want to point out, this is what men do. They had to fight. They had to fight.
And the boss even knows that.
Yeah.
It's great how the boss goes, woo, here we go.
Get it done. Because sometimes this is how men have to deal with things. It doesn't mean they won't be friends. It just means that, fisticuffs is how we deal with shit. We are not supposed to suppress shit.
And look how simple this fight is. This to me is so much more engaging than watching The Rock and Vin Diesel just break every piece of furniture in the room and throw each other through roof plates and do shit that's impossible.
And have 25 edits.
Right, exactly. Like, this is just played for and there's a reason for this. It's not like it's supposed to be an action scene. This is a character moment.
So I just want to point out real quick, too, this is why I like Dune, as I was trying to tell you. Because they focused, the shots were long. There weren't a lot of cuts. That's why some people be like, I'm not trying to bring this up against you. What I'm saying
is this actually on the Dune planet? Is this the Iraqi desert here?
Because of the sand and shit.
What's hilarious here, he suddenly got scared, right? He's like, I don't want to go in there now, because now he's thinking, like, what if this is a trap? What if they arrest me? So imagine if, like, they brought back his old friend just to lie to him, just to take him this far, take the anklet off, and then as soon as he gets in, hands on your head, get on your knees!
Knee on his ass.
Someone gets a knee on his neck.
Yeah, listen, I ain't mad at Tyrese taking his way right here, because honestly, he's been through too much shit. If he walks in that bitch, they take him again, it's done. You ain't getting out now.
But they could have just handcuffed him in the plane or something.
Nah, it's the fuck with you.
Okay.
It's more than fuck with you. That's the better get.
Yeah.
That's why when they hunt deer,
they just like to see the pain in your eyes.
Yeah, so when they hunt deer, they stalk them. Oh yeah, this is racist.
Bottom of a cereal box? What, Cracker Jack box?
Because it's small.
What do you mean?
Asians are small.
Oh, well, they're just saying they look like toys. That's all. They're just saying your cars look like toys. Our car, because they're driving American muscle.
Yeah.
And they're saying your cars look like little toys. Fuck that shit.
No, that's true. That's a good point. I'm just trying to dig for racism.
No, you should. I want you to. I want you to. I already said I want to be proven wrong. I think this movie has zero racial
I want to be
comments.
very clear. This movie has none.
You know what else is great about it? Tyrese is like constantly stealing throughout the whole movie. So like John Singleton isn't even trying to avoid stereotypes. He just doesn't give a fuck.
But he is a criminal though.
That's what I'm saying. No, he's from the hood. He's got sticky hands. That's his character.
He's a criminal.
Okay.
You can't link that. You can't be like you're from the hood.
Okay, no, I said, but I followed up. I said he's got sticky hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're from the hood.
Not just for of course. But I'm saying it's part of his character. It's like he's not scared to be like, oh, well, we can't have a black man that's constantly trying to snake things. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's like they don't care. It's like, well, this is just who he is. I don't care.
I mean, dude, Paul Walker's selling shit left and right.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he is.
What, in this movie?
Yeah.
Like what?
Cars.
He tries to steal her from him.
He breaks into that one dude's building. Well, it'll happen. It'll come back to me.
Let me know.
It'll come back to me. By the way, this don't even matter. We ain't give a fuck. This movie has none of that shit.
This
shot at the time was amazing.
That looks like video game now.
Yeah, now, but actually it's worse because video games look better than that now.
Normally they do that in these movies where they're zooming into the NOS injector and then you see the NOS hitting the fuel. It's like so it's showing you something cool, a form of acceleration. But it was kind of a misdirect there. It ended up on a GPS tracker.
Once again, John Singleton. That person was ahead of the game. And I ain't just saying that because he's black and it's almost Black History Month and it's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. No, John Singleton truly was a visionary. He gave us movies like fucking Menace to Society, or Boys in the Hood, one of the two. I'm just a little off right now. But those movies are the economy of America.
One thing that's funny here, the way the truckers act here. Look at what these truckers do. It really makes no sense.
Yeah,
it's like, what are they doing right there?
Yeah,
are they just trying to hit him?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Are they just trying to fuck people up?
Like, think about that for a second.
They're supposed to avoid conflicts, and they do.
Their cars went past them, and they did that.
And now that it does this...
This dude can die.
No, he does die. Look,
he just ran
so
over.
Right here, why is the trucker not stopping? That's crazy.
Because we hate street racers.
That's just classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the other movies don't have these like small scale practical stunts. It's got to be over the top.
Always over the top.
Where they're like flipping an 18-wheeler over itself or something. It's like
jump out of an airplane. Nope, that car stops.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure.
That car. Not maybe not all the car
is smashed in. Paul Walker's face is in the airbag. Hopefully he's not burning to death, because we want to do 7 more movies with him. Why is she eating the strawberry all sexy for?
No, she's looking to make sure he's not there.
Right, but he is. Yeah. That's crazy that he's saying shit like sleeping with the enemy when the guy's about 15 feet away.
What did you say?
What an asshole.
Bagels.
What enemy? Who's the enemy? What did he say? What?
I ain't let nobody stare me down to jail, homeboy. Think I'm gonna let it fly on the beach.
Like Tiger.
On a beach?
Yeah, because
yeah, we are technically on a beach, but we're also in a millionaire gangster's resort. You can disappear here a lot easier than you could disappear in jails.
But he could never not be him.
No, I know. I love it. I love his character, dude.
Like, unequivocally him throughout this. Unapologetically him.
Yeah. No, the consistency of it. We're going to say this a lot throughout this movie. This is the only Fast and Furious movie where he has a real character.
Yeah.
And it's a shame they rubbed it out.
Yeah.
What did he crawl up to the car?
That should be a meme. I'm surprised it ain't a meme. Holy fuck.
He must have crawled around on all fours like, this is going to be fucking hilarious when I pop up out their window.
This is racist, by the way.
That's true, I guess, right? Black versus Mexican, that's always been a thing.
But no, he was like, Para Chocha!
I know, he said puntos.
Yeah, he was thinking up shit. It sounds Spanish.
You know what, you're right, this movie's racist as hell. I don't even know what I was fucking talking about at the beginning. He's like, fuck, I knew this whole thing was a trap. I knew you were just trying to arrest me for that shit back in 98. Fuck!
Fuentes? Peron's tapping her.
Like you don't know what that means.
Hey, what you talking about, homeboy? We know what we say. What do you think, O'Connor? You think she's compromised? You should know. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, what is she supposed to be doing? If she's living in his mansion undercover, why wouldn't they be having sex? What the fuck does he think she's doing?
And then when he says he should know, why should Paul Walker know that?
Right, yeah. He knows about all of his, yeah. Well, no, what he's saying is Paul Walker knows flippers. He's saying Paul Walker flipped by letting Dom go, so he's just attacking Paul Walker, saying if she's flipped, he should know. He does that shit.
Yeah, well, that's dumb because Paul Walker Ben Diesel ain't got no fucking pussy like Ben.
Yeah,
even Ben Des roll through your fucking shit. You're fucking.
Yeah, Paul Walker should be like, I didn't flip for pussy. Just for the record, I flipped for a man. So.
You and Barone don't go everywhere together.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
That actually did mean nothing, though. That was a fair question.
Well, he's taking a jab at her for tapping the thing. But again, like we said, why wouldn't she be?
Yeah,
what the fuck does Verome think she's doing in his house if
they're
not fucking?
Yeah, you're not getting closer to him looking like that and you don't fuck.
Right. No, you're just the crazy hot maid that's here that plant microphones throughout my mansion.
It'd be so fucking obvious that you're a damn spy.
Yeah. Right.
So you, lit my man's car on fire. Is that right? Yeah. You see, I got a problem with authority.
Oh, well, that makes you a domestic terrorist, my friend, and I'm going to have to contact the NSA and let them know that you're one of these anti-authority lunatics. Let me guess, you're an anti-vaxxer too? Because that's not going to stand in my mansion. You'll never come back for another job again if you don't get that vax.
Not my mansion.
Why is that guy winking at me? This isn't like some sex thing, right? I'm not into that snuff shit.
I hope it's ain't Pulp Fiction. Like,
Right.
the ball gag
Right.
and spit roasted.
Yeah.
Shit.
Is he the Gimp?
Is that Ed? From 60 Day Fiancé?
He's from Sons of Anarchy.
No, I know. He looks
Oh,
like
Ed. Yeah, that's a great fucking reference, actually. Holy shit. We've got to have Eva Mendes hop in here, or else the scene's a bit too homo. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little too gay, all these guys holding it down.
Yeah,
Can we get a
down.
woman holding his mouth shut? That's a little sexier. That's
It
a
could have
little
been
more-
Tyrese, Paul Walker. No, bring her in. You sure the race ain't coming up?
I've heard no race in this.
When they jumped the boat thing. That's
Oh,
before
I
the
thought you were
end.
saying, are you sure race isn't coming up as in like a top? Are you sure no one's about to say something racist to someone?
Oh, my bad. I forgot. You're right. My bad. But, no, what I mean is, because they get away.
No, there's a lot going on. Remember, they have about 100 street racer cars come out of a warehouse
that's right.
just to
you're
distract
right. You're right.
police.
You're right.
We're not even at
Forget
like
about that part.
the midway action.
Catch's garage.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
You're right.
No, they rent a new place, but yeah.
We haven't even gotten to the part where Brian sneaks into that place yet either. You're right. There's still more. Brian sneaks into an auto mechanic place.
No, you're thinking of the first movie where he tells Dom, "This is about race wars," which is one of the greatest scenes in the whole series.
Dang, you're running
honestly.
with the fucking. I gotta watch the first movie next. Look at that cell phone.
I know, dude. We forget how new all this iPhone shit is.
Yeah.
I'm going back to a phone like that.
No, I mean, yo, so honestly, I am. This will be my last
9
iPhone.
button?
I will never have another
Nice.
iPhone like this again.
Good, do it.
The phones especially. Believe me when I tell you, it's a part of it. That's a part of the plan. The phone.
Oh, the tracking us, yeah.
Yeah, all of that because the phone comes from the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. If you really think about it.
They already
because,
used that to track down people that were at the Capitol.
Oh yeah.
If your phone was
And it's-
there, you were there.
Yeah, that's why I say it's funny because they went for them, but which they come for you.
No, I know.
You're gonna hate
so
it.
okay, so the majority of the population is like, good, fuck those people.
Yeah,
do
fuck
it.
'em, yeah.
Well, now we're used to the idea of doing that to prosecute people, and people just go, well, yeah, but they were terrorists.
Yeah, but they're terrorist people,
Fuck
so
that.
you know. It's like the same thing with anti-vax. Oh, you're anti-vax.
That's how it slips, man. That's how the propaganda works. Now
Once
it's
again,
just sounding a
and
bit more like the V for
it's-
Vendetta episode, but
Oh yeah, my bad. I'll steer it back. But I'm just saying, this is how it starts.
steer it
you know?
back. Good pun. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna steer it back to the street racing topics.
Yeah, man, we got shit back into focus on fucking Paul Walker and goddamn what's his name?
But seriously, the money here that they're getting, do you know what it's from? Has this money been mentioned earlier in the movie? Or is it just like, oh, it's a random job, you just go pick up the money and bring it to me?
I don't remember.
Like, is this the job they were applying for? They do all that shit of that street race to collect a cigar just to know if they're good enough to go to the trailer park and pick up the money?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. Yeah, maybe.
What was the job? Is it this?
I think it is this. I think this is it.
Ridiculous. I mean, you could have a Lyft driver do this. So they could just have Statham do it. Just hire any transporter.
Once again, these
That's
sequences.
great stunt driving.
That's what I'm
practical
saying.
shit.
They're better than Transformers, man. This
Yeah.
shit's hard.
That's how I drive. Fucking just cruise onto the freeway. Like,
You used to drive.
People call me Paul Walker.
Used to drive.
Am I not the Stig?
Used to be the Stig.
Get fucked.
There's only one remaining Stig I know.
I just showed you a video of me doing 120 through the snow.
Okay.
And these guys are only going 100.
On regular roads.
This is a regular road.
Yeah, there was no fucking ice on the road. You weren't going out in 20 on
Snow
snow.
was falling.
Oh.
Look at that, bro. That's me. That's just me, how I go to the movie theater.
No, that's you grabbing on the seatbelt like that.
I will
You
say-
grabbing the seatbelt like a little fucking bitch.
Anytime you come out of the movie theater having seen one of these movies, this is how you drive home.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
It was like playing GTA, man. You start thinking of his real life and shit. You start driving that way.
He's like, fuck, I've seen this before. What a pussy. What?
I know,
You've been
dude.
following this in your American muscle cars. What are you worried about?
Yeah, and you supposed to be gangster and
Right.
tough. He's a bitch.
And he's like holding his shirt, like, oh, don't fall out, man. Even though I'm going to shoot you in the head after this
After
job.
this is done, yeah. Once again, it's the movies that really made me want to do film. Made me want to be a director. They didn't have movies like this. Even the second one, there ain't a movie like this.
There's no movies like this now.
Yeah, even now, yeah.
That's
what I'm
what's
saying.
sad about it. Where's the dope, practical, medium budget racing movie?
Remember, Death Race, Transporter, this. There were so many movies that were about cars and racing, and they all made a good amount of money, by the way.
And it's all just gone. They're not going to take any. They're not taking the risks right now that are going to start off new franchises.
Yeah, period.
Right? Like, where's the new movie that's like The Fast and the Furious? When it, like, at its time, that was a new movie, a new idea. It's a new world they're exposing you to. Yep. The action's well done. It's new actors. You haven't seen Paul Walker or Vin Diesel before that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And their faces became these new characters. What is the movie like that now? There's nothing. They're not trying to create anything new. They're just recreating everything from this era that we're talking about.
Yep. By the way, you're still arrested.
Yeah, no, and they put a hand down. They should be getting shot.
Yeah.
The police are pointing guns at them right now. He's got a hand down his pocket. They'd be shooting him right there.
Where are they?
For that
Shoot
reach.
him now.
Yeah, like you're just standing there waving.
Yeah.
They'd be running up, putting their knee on your neck, handcuffing you, throwing you
and
in the back
black.
of the car. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He'd be dead.
This movie's unrealistic as fuck now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Steven, I'm sorry. Devon would have been safe because she's Asian of some sort. But that black dude, he'd have been shot as fuck.
Right.
That's where
great.
it started.
Yeah, no, that's everyone. But the thing is, he's got such great delivery on that, and it is hilarious. But yeah, you're right. That's what they're trying to recapture when they've got him like left cheek, left cheek. Also, he just starts yelling about it over the radio there, straight to Brian. Brian hasn't ejected his guy yet. So what? Why isn't the Baldy hearing that? Isn't he like, wait, what the fuck was he talking about? What worked? Why is he so happy? Where's my what has your partner done to my partner?
Not the airstrip. So what are you saying? Like I said, there's a new plan.
By the way.
Well, wait. Well, how come you need to tell him that? Because my partner knows the new plan, so he'd be able to tell him that. Did he eject my partner out of his car or something? Is my partner sitting in a swamp right now? Because he would know where to go. It is funny how people are so hesitant to shoot in movies. Like, I know the kicks are ridiculous.
They start stopping him.
Tyrese opens with spitting on the guy. He just runs in and spits first, and then they start kicking. That's fucking hilarious.
It's so funny. I love it.
What I will say though, while you said this is anticlimactic, I like how it's realistic.
Yeah, it's real.
It's doable.
Real. Yes.
Like, compare this to the shit where it's like, oh, Vin Diesel's gonna crash his car to the edge of the bridge and fly through the air and catch Michelle Rodriguez in the air like Spider-Man, and then use his back to break the fall.
I got you.
Like, this is realistic. You could do
you can do this. You can do this.
He just finds the one ramp is here.
Yep.
And the car flies through the air. I mean, you know.
And I don't want to knock it.
It's a crazy stunt, but this is more practical than anything in any sequel.
Yes. Easy.
And look, it actually fucked him up. It's not like, dude, in the new movies, Tyrese would have gotten out of his passenger window, he'd have been surfing on the hood of the car as it flies through the air, and then leap under the boat and do a roll and start punching people. You know what I'm saying?
We were going to be surfing.
No, look, he's fucked his skull up. He just said his arm might be broken.
Yeah, he really got fucked up.
Like, this is the end of the movie. They're not getting up and fighting people after this. That was a holy shit, final, desperate move, Hail Mary.
They be bloody as shit right now.
They be bloody. No, wounds take a second to bleed, you know what I mean? But I love how they're fucked up.
He had a Mossberg. I'd have been fucking letting that shit off.
For sure, I know. This guy is way too, like... Oh, and of course she's gonna have her moment.
That's what I meant by, like, it's anticlimactic.
No, it is, but it's realistic though.
It is.
And it's something that can still happen. It's grounded.
No question, and I'm not mad at that. You okay? But this is one thing I remember about it. Like, oh, okay, they're gonna fight. Nah.
But like I was saying, after that jump, I don't want them hopping out of the car and fighting.
Sure, no doubt.
Did this eliminate all of the henchmen that were on this yacht? Is there no one else with a gun that could be
they
coming
were
out
on the
from
back
down
of the
below?
yacht. So they got crushed.
There's people that escorted her downstairs. Couldn't they come back up?
Oh no, they're all crushed now. It's done. They're over.
Right.
They jumped overboard. They saw a car coming overboard, or they got crushed.
Yeah. It is a little bit like, just because the car's on the boat now, it's like, well, you've seen your final stunt, it's over. So Eva Mendes gets the shotgun, he's in trouble, that's it.
How is Tyrese the one in the cast? He was in the seatbelt just fine in the passenger side. Paul Walker had the wheel, had the all this obstacles in front of him. He ain't got shit. He's good.
I know.
Tyrese was in the passenger seat with that in front of him besides the fucking glove box.
For sure. It should be Paul Walker in a cast because Tyrese is like stronger.
See, another way of putting a black man down.
I know, they're just trying to make black men look weaker in this movie.
He's weak.
You're
he
right.
couldn't handle it.
You know what? John Singleton's a total fucking Uncle Tom.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're bringing back Eva Mendes to at least see Tyrese again. You know, there could be like a thing. She's working the case and she sees it like, oh, I see you're still up to your old tricks. Hey, where's Brian? Oh, I hate to tell you.
He died.
He died. Yeah, like...
That's not what happened, though. He just drove off in a white Supra and never came back and never said anything to any of us. Yeah. He's a fake motherfucker, honestly. He ain't a real friend. He's gone. He don't even call. He thinks he's bigger than us.
Hey!
We ain't hungry no more either.
This is a way better combo than having Dom, man.
No, I know. It's great chemistry. It's great chemistry.
It's so... I forgot
and
about this.
It's also great. It's a great way to end it because it's so lighthearted. Like the end of the first one is very intense and here's the keys and I'm sacrificing my career and it's a moving moment. You know what I mean? It's about friendship over job. But this is, he knows, like, we're not going to repeat that again. We're going to do something different. And it's just a super light-hearted moment, but still with great chemistry that's about friendship. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't like this shit where they're like, oh, it's about family. No, it's about friendship.
Yeah, that's friendship. The Tyrese and Paul Walker arc is a much better fucking way to go than it was with with Toretto and Brian. That story is cool, but that story is really capped in the first movie, and they don't really touch on that story. When we see Brian and Toretto again, it's a whole nother fucking thing. So it'd have been much better to just develop that from the get-go. They didn't do that. They went to this instead because of Singleton's vision. And to me, this is Fast and Furious 1 again, but a better version.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's better, but
that's what I said. In a way, it does compete.
It has better chemistry.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Watched it again. I have a greater appreciation for Tyrese and Brian. That makes a great dynamic.
Here's what I hate. I hate the newer movies even more now. After watching this again, because it's reminded me that those newer movies, all they focused on was Paul Walker's chemistry with Dom. And you almost get no scenes in those new movies where it's Paul Walker and Tyrese. Yeah. Like there's almost nothing where they're fucking around calling each other cuz.
That's actually
a
great point. They completely neglect him.
They just create his chemistry with Ludacris.
Yeah, with Luda, yeah.
And then they just become boys. Right. Yeah, no, that's not the right way to take it.
Don't forget that Vin Diesel is an executive producer on majority of those movies. You can go back and look it up. That's what I'm saying. I can't fuck with Vin Diesel. The Rock solidified himself. Vin Diesel, he made these movies. He ain't really done anything, no. He ain't done anything since these. And without these movies, by the way, we don't talk about Vin Diesel. That's why I think he always just falls back. He ain't never really on a scene like that. You don't hear about Vin Diesel was spotted in North Hollywood with some girls. Oh, yeah. No one gives
a fuck about Riddick.
Because Vin Diesel, you know why? You know what Riddick really loves?
Dick. That's why you're not a Hollywood action hero anymore. And that's why The Rock didn't even want to be in scenes with you.
Oh, always knew Vin Diesel was bent.